but you still need critical editions, and the computer age is very dangerous because things can be changed. I'll give you an example. I have a tafsir of the Jalalain, and there is a paragraph in there that criticizes a certain group on the Arabian Peninsula as being heretics. And that group, because there's a lot of money, they ended up buying a lot of the publishing houses. So in the new editions, that paragraph is completely taken out. But I have the original edition. So people don't realize that we're losing. I actually have and Tarif al-Arabi is here with me. Years ago, we were reading the Sharh of Imam al-Nawawi. And he had an edition from Lebanon. And we were reading it. And Tarif, you were here. You saw this. And when I studied it, I remembered there was he said that لا يؤمن أحدكم حتى يحب لأخيه ما يحب لنفسه. You don't truly believe until you love for your brother what you love for yourself. And in his edition, it didn't mention that this included the Jews and the Christians. It just got taken out. And I said, that's not the way I learned it. And we looked at other editions, and there it was. Imam Nawawi mentions Jews and Christians as being your brothers. But because there's people in that region of the world that don't want people to think of Jews as brothers, right? They just eliminated that. So we have to be very careful. There's also people changing abwab. There's a chapter, an edition of the Riyadh al-Salihin, which has Bab Ziyarat Qabr al-Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the chapter of visiting the grave of the Prophet. They took grave out and put masjid because they don't like the idea of visiting the grave of the Prophet. So this is khiyanatul naql. That's what our ulama call it, being treacherous in how you transmit. And one of the things the Prophet ﷺ is reported to have said, I mean, it's a mursal in its sahih transmission, but the meaning is sound and our ulama transmit it. Imam al-Bayhaqi, Ahmad and others. Ahmad goes first, Imam Ahmad, and then Imam al-Bayhaqi and others transmit this. It has a lot of turuq. But the Prophet ﷺ was reported to have said, يَحْمِلُ هَذَا الدِّينَ مِنْ كُلِّ خَلَفٍ عُدُولُهُ, that this religion will be carried in each generation by khalaf are good people that come after. Khalf is negative. If it has taskeen over the ayn letter, it's negative. تَرَكُوا مِنْ بَعْدِهِمْ خَلْف with a sukun. If it has khalaf with a bounce, the fatha, then it's good. They're good people. So the Prophet ﷺ said good people would carry this religion from every generation who were upright, just people. يَنْفُونَ عَنْهُ, they would get rid of the يَنْفُونَ عَنْهُ تَحْرِيفَ الْغَالِينَ, the decontextualization of extremists, taking things out of context. They will negate that. So when they hear somebody quoting a verse, they'll say that's out of context. وَانْتِحَالَ الْمُبْطِلِينَ, and the plagiarisms of people trying to undermine the religion. وَتَأْوِيلَ الْجَاهِلِينَ, and the interpretations of ignorant people. So that's the role of the ulama.